Well, we had a little snow last night, which is strange for North Carolina this time of year, early December. It's time to get to work though. Hey y'all, this week I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to do a mail call video. I've tried to do these in the past in my state sale hauls, but every time, for whatever reason, my camera fails and 75% of footage is out of focus. It's just too embarrassing. I'm not going to show video like that anymore. I do have a new camera coming in the future, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to try and upgrade and go to a 4K. Anyway, came home yesterday and from running errands and found a big package on the porch and saw that it was from George at You Want to Watch. He's my brother from another mother, and I'm excited to see what's in here. So come along with me. Let's open it up and see what George sent. Big package. All right, let's dig right in and get this thing cut open and see what Mr. George sent. Some of y'all may have seen the video he did last week, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, where I sent him some stuff, and we just know what each other likes, and as we run across it at estate sales and flea markets and auctions, we trade them back and forth. Note from George. He likes to call me Fred G because I made the comment one day that my wife calls me Fred G, as in Fred G. Sanford, with all the junk I come home with. So I'm going to open this off camera. Very nice holiday card from George and his family. Appreciate it very much. All right, I'm going to slide the box off to the side so I can show you everything he sent me. All right, up first is a nice Blackhawk toolkit, and it appears to be stuffed. Oh my gosh, look at all that. Wow, George. I'm not going to go through every one of these, but let me get them out, and then I'll just show you the whole thing. Okay, here's everything separated out. First of all, let's talk about the box. This thing's in really nice condition. I won't need to do anything to it. It's Blackhawk hand tools, and this one says Litton Industries, which, if I'm not mistaken, Litton owned Blackhawk, I believe, through the 70s, maybe the early 80s. So pretty good vintage on this stuff. But a couple plug sockets, nice little selection of 1/4-inch drive. This is all 3/8 drive deep well, some 12-point and 6-point. All 1/2-inch drive, and there's different vintages of these tools in here too. And this is all my 3/8, a little bit of mix of everything. One universal joint, 3/8 to 1/4 adapter, and one fleet socket, 1/2-inch drive, 3/4, which George knows I collect fleet as well. All right, let me get this put away. All right, this next item George sent me, it's another toolbox, and this one's fleet. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I started collecting fleet because that was the brand of tools my dad had, sockets and ratchets when I was growing up. That's what I had to use. And I never find that stuff around here. And inside, let's see. Oh, wow. A lot of tools. Let me go through these. Thorson. He knows I collect Thorson tools too. Thorson 77 NR. I think I saw this on his video the other day. Thank you, George. That's awesome. Thorson 3/4 combo. Thorson 5/8. 7/16 double box. Here's a fleet double box, 11/16 and 19/32. I don't think I have that wrench. Thorson 11/16 combo. Thorson 7/16. Thorson 9/16. 1/2 inch. Here's another fleet, 9/16 and 1/2 inch. Thorson 11/16, a Fleet 3/4 and 5/8. Here's a Blackhawk ZW1214, like a flare nut wrench. Don't think I have that on my board. That's cool. It's a Fleet 7/16 by 3/8. And we have a Blackhawk Speeder 3/8 inch. Very nice. Here's a Fleet 14 millimeter. It's been modified. You can tell where it's heated and bent a little bit, but that's cool. Another Thorson 7/16. But this is like a long, more like a tappet style wrench. Here's a Blackhawk 17/32 by 7/16 tappet style wrench. Here's a little bitty Fleet 11 millimeter combo. Here's Thorson's, and this one's marked Oakland, California, which is cool. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. Speedhead. That's awesome. And a 3/8 Thorson combo. And here's a 7/8 3/4 goes with this one. Really cool. I know Thorson is not one of the most popular brands out there, but it's kind of a cool company. It was started sometime late 20s, early 30s by three guys. The name Thorson, according to history on alloy artifacts, it was just pulled out of the air because it sounded Swedish. And at that time, Swedish steel was thought to be really good steel. So they wanted a Swedish name. The guys that started it all came from P&C. And like many of these old tool companies, it's passed through multiple ownerships over the years. I think about everything's made in China or Taiwan today. So it's kind of cool to get some of the old stuff. It's all marked Made in USA. It's going to go nice in my collection. I don't know much about these gold colored wrenches. I don't know if they're just the zinc that was put on there or if it's a different material. I'm going to have to do some more research on these. Really cool stuff. And George, the Fleet box is just awesome. Man, I cannot thank you enough for this stuff. Really happy with the Blackhawk box, stuff full of sockets, and the wrenches and the ratchet that came with the Fleet. This is going to look really good up in my display area. George sent me 52 Blackhawk sockets, and I've got space to put 27 of them on my board here, which is really cool. So I'm definitely going to be filling in some holes that I had. Some of them are duplicates, but that's okay. I think it makes the board look cooler. .10 millimeter. So that's a no one. The 19 millimeter, I was missing that one. I believe this is the 15. I was missing that one. The 14, I was missing that one. The 13 only had one of those. 19M, I was missing this one. The 19 millimeter deep socket. Hardly had any of the deep wells here, so this is cool. Very cool. Thank you, George. And this is the flare nut wrench. You can see I was missing one here. Not anymore. All right, this is a different area of my shop where I have some more displays. And this is why I got into Thorson tools. I found these one day at an estate sale. They cost me almost nothing, and I've just been collecting ever since. And this 77 NR that George just sent me is going to go perfect right here where it belongs. Hey, thanks again for watching. I appreciate everybody being here. Those of you that are subscribed to my channel, leave comments and give me that thumbs up like button. I really appreciate it. That's it for this mail call from George at You Want to Watch. I'm sure most of y'all know him, but if you don't, there's a link in the description. Please go check out his channel. He does some cool stuff. He does a restoration every Wednesday morning and does a flea market tool haul every Sunday. My favorite thing that he sent me by far is his Fleet toolbox. This is really cool and it's going to go great in my collection. One of these days I'm going to show you all the rest of this when I get around to finish organizing and cleaning everything up. Till then, we'll see you on the next one.